Cobalamin or vitamin B12 is a unique vitamin which is synthesized only by microorganisms. It is not synthesized by plants and animals. It is present in only in animal food of animal origin, not in food of plant origin. Structure of this cobalamin is complex. It consists of Corian ring. This Corian ring consists of 4 pyrrole rings, and in the center is cobalt. The cobalt atom is present in the coordination state of 6. Out of these 6, 4 bonds are formed to the nitrogen of pyrene rings, and 5th bond is formed with nitrogen of dimethyl benzimidazole. To this dimethyl benzimidazole is present attached is ribosyl 5-phosphate, and to it is amino isopropanol. The amino isopropanol through its amide group attached to D-pyrrole ring. The 6th coordination position is occupied by different compounds. When it is CN, it is called as cyanocobalamin. When it is OH, it is called as hydroxycobalamin. When it is water, then it is called as aquacobalamin. Coenzyme forms of cobalamin are methylcobalamin. In this, the 6th coordination position is occupied by methyl group, and if it is 5' deoxyadenosine, then it is called as adenosyl cobalamin. Coming to digestion and absorption of this vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is present in the diet bound to proteins. This protein is digested in the stomach by acid hydrolase, and B12 is released. This B12 attached to protein cobalamin, which is secreted by salivary glands. This B12 bound to cobalamin enters into duodenum, second part, and it is digested by the cobalamin protein is digested by pancreatic juice, whereby B12 is released. Parietal cells of stomach secretes intrinsic factor. This intrinsic factor now attaches to the B12 released, and the B12 bound to intrinsic factor passes through ileum. In ileum, mucosal cells of ileum uptake this B12 and intrinsic factor and separate them, and now B12 is absorbed in blood. In the blood, B12 is transported in the bound form with transcobalamin. So the transporter is transcobalamin, and with this it is transported to various tissues, and it is transported to liver. In liver, it is present in the tune of 1 to 2 milligram, which is sufficient to provide vitamin B12 for 5 years. It is the only water soluble B complex vitamin which is stored in the body. Coming to digestion again, B12 is bound to protein in the diet. This protein bound B12 is digested by acid hydrolase, and B12 is released. To this B12, cobalamin, which is secreted by saliva, attaches, and this B12 cobalamin complex enters into duodenum. Pancreatic juices digest this cobalamin, thereby B12 is released. Intrinsic factor, which is secreted by parietal cells of stomach, attaches the B12 in the duodenum, and this is transported to the ileum. In the ileum, the mucosal cells absorbs this B12 bound to intrinsic factor, separates B12 from intrinsic factor releases back, and B12 enters into circulation. This B12 attaches to transcobalamin now, transporter protein molecule and transported to various tissues. It is taken up by hepatocytes and it is converted into adenosylcobalamin and stored up to 1 to 2 milligram, which is sufficient for 5 years. As we have already discussed, vitamin B12 is required in very small quantities. So its daily requirement, recommended dietary allowances for adults 1 to 2 microgram per day. In case of children, it is 0.5 to 1.5 microgram per day, and in case of pregnancy and lactation, it is 3 microgram per day. And sources are, it is not present in the plant food. It is present only in the animal food, meat, liver, kidney. Then milk, curd is better source than milk, eggs, chicken and fish. There are only two biochemical reactions in which cobalamin take part. The first one is conversion of homocysteine to methionine. In presence of homocysteine, methyl transferase, the coenzyme form is methylcobalamin, which is converted to cobalamin, and the source of this methyl group for methylcobalamin is methyl tetrahydrofolate, which is converted to tetrahydrofolate. This reaction is very important for synthesis of methionine, which will convert it into S-adenosyl methionine, which is a methyl donor. And second important reaction is conversion of methylmalonyl-CoA to succinyl-CoA. Propionyl-CoA is synthesized from metabolism of odd chain fatty acids and metabolism of isoleucine, methionine, also it can be directly synthesized from propionate. Propionyl-CoA undergo carboxylation to form D-methylmalonyl-CoA. D-methylmalonyl-CoA is acted upon by racemase to form L-methylmalonyl-CoA, and this L-methylmalonyl-CoA is converted to succinyl-CoA with the help of L-methylmalonyl-CoA mutase. There occur molecular rearrangement. In case of vitamin B12 deficiency, there occur blockage of this reaction. The activity of L-methylmalonyl-CoA mutase is decreased, and thereby there occur accumulation of methylmalonic acid, lead to ketoacidosis, and it is excreted in urine. The coenzyme form of cobalamin in this reaction, L-methylmalonyl-CoA acted upon by mutase to succinyl-CoA is 5' deoxy adenosyl cobalamin. B12 deficiency causes less activity of homocysteine methyltransferase, thereby accumulation of homocysteine, and homocysteine is excreted in the urine. It also inhibits conversion of methyl tetrahydrofolate into tetrahydrofolate. This reaction is very important for availability of tetrahydrofolate, which is required in other form to generate purines, pyrimidines, and for metabolism of amino acid. Methyl tetrahydrofolate cannot be converted into tetrahydrofolate apart from this reaction, and hence methyl tetrahydrofolate is trapped as such. So this is called as functional folate trap, because folate, though present in the body, is now trapped as a methyl tetrahydrofolate. And in case of B12 deficiency, vegetable origin do not contain this vitamin B12, they can suffer this B12 deficiency. Second, decreased absorption. Decreased absorption can be due to tropical sprue or iliac disease, or there can be partial gastrectomy, which can lead to decreased absorption of vitamin B12. The third important cause is pernicious anemia. In this pernicious anemia, there occur destruction of parietal cells of stomach, or there is decreased secretion of intrinsic factor. As we know, this vitamin B12 is extrinsic factor. This cannot combine with intrinsic factor, so availability of vitamin B12 is not there. And fourth condition is chronic gastritis. And what are the clinical features of this vitamin B12 deficiency? The first is megaloblastic anemia. Why megaloblastic anemia? Because in case of vitamin B12 deficiency, there occur folate trap. Folate, though available, is present in the form of methyl tetrahydrofolate, and so tetrahydrofolate is not available for synthesis of purines C2 and C8 and pyrimidine, thymidine. This causes impaired DNA synthesis, and this affects most in rapidly proliferating cells. And the rapidly proliferating cells of bone marrow are affected. The cells, RBCs, are not mature and they are macrocytic. Bone marrow, immature blood cells enter, increases. They are called as megaloblasts, and these megaloblasts come into circulation, and hence the condition is called as megaloblastic anemia. Second important condition is demyelination or subacute combined degeneration. So this B12 deficiency is associated with demyelination and degeneration of neurons. The clinical features are paresthesia. There occur tingling and numbness in the limbs. Then there can be confusion, disorientation of time and space, and in severe condition it can lead to psychosis. Why demyelination occurs in a cobalamin deficiency? This is because cobalamin deficiency causes increased dimethylmalonyl-CoA. Increased dimethylmalonyl-CoA interferes with malonyl-CoA, which is required in fatty acid synthesis, and hence the fatty acid synthesis is affected, thereby myelin sheath synthesis is affected, and thereby demyelination occurs. Second proposed theory is the L-methylmalonyl-CoA competes with malonyl-CoA for fatty acid synthesis. There occurs synthesis of abnormal branched fatty acid. The myelin is formed from this abnormal branched fatty acid is not stable, and hence it is destructed and demyelination occur. The third proposed theory is deficiency of B12, there is deficiency of methionine. As there is deficiency of methionine, there is deficiency of S-adenosyl methionine. There occur decreased conversion of ethanolamine to choline. There occur decreased synthesis of sphingomyelins, and ultimately there is decreased synthesis of myelin, and hence degenerative changes. Fourth theory proposes that there is decreased methylation of arginine in myelin basic protein, thereby there occurred degeneration of spinal cord. Assessment of deficiency of vitamin B12 can be done with the help of chemiluminescence immunoassay or radioimmunoassay. It can also be assessed with the help of increased secretion of homocysteine and increased secretion of methylmalonic acid. And treatment in vitamin B12 deficiency is injection of vitamin B12, which is commercially available.